Hello, guys. Happy New Year. If Even though I said it yesterday, I just like to say Happy New Year again. Um, this is just gonna be a video of me um, updating you on some things. Yeah, this is the third update video I've made. Because a lot has been happening. So, first of all, we're gonna update you on the Boston ship spell clock. Um, yeah, so you might know that it sounds rough, but it's because this the hammer is too close to the gong. I've tried to make it a little further every time, but it hasn't really worked as much. It just gets closer for some reason, but I'm gonna see if I could try to fix that. But this clock has been running well. You may have also realized that I had those two clocks running, even though I said that they didn't work. Last night I had them both running. This one is still going, and this one is actually, for some reason, it will only would run until like for an hour or something. As you can see, it stopped at 5 minutes after 1. So yeah, that's what's wrong with these ones. I'm still trying to see what's wrong with this clock. Had it run for. I was gonna see how long it would run for, and it only ran for like about 30 seconds. I know my camera is blurry right now. I gotta go turn my light on. So yeah, the only reason why this clock is broken is because it doesn't work, and it does not, for some reason it won't even chime on the hour. It only chimes on the half hour. I still have not found a spot to hang that clock. And I mean, I know I found a spot, but I don't have the. I have not measured how far the nails need to be, how far apart the nails need to be from each other. And then that clock, I have not found a spot for yet, but I don't know if I'm gonna hang it or not because that is it's actually a plug-in clock, and I don't know that it will be big enough. And then that clock, I finally got it set. Um, it actually had been on the wrong time for a while, but it actually was set now. And then there, you will be able to see that clock is now in turned the other way, so you could see it that way. The new movement has been working well for this clock and a couple others in my collection that I changed the movements of because these other movements didn't work. Now this clock actually has a pendulum now. The movement before was not a pendulum movement, so since I'd used up all the non-pendulum movements, I thought I'd use the pendulum movement on this one. I've also been rearranging the clocks on my walls. There's still some clocks that I haven't even found proper locations for yet. Like this one, and that one. And then this one is just up here because, I don't know. Also, I put a new battery in this clock because the old one was dying, so I got a new battery for it. And I actually also got a new battery for that clock too, because the old one was getting worn out too. I don't know, no, not worn out, but it was dying. Another thing is that this clock didn't actually come with a key, so I have to use one of these. I have lots of clocks that didn't actually come with keys, and I use these for them, but this one does not really work, so. And this one right here, which I've had for 2 years now, I just realized I got a new one of these clocks like every year since 2019 for Christmas. Like I got this one in 2019, this one I got last year, and then this one I got this year. I've also been looking for the plug for this thing so I could turn the light on. Although, this clock is pretty much the brightest clock in my room. Right here. I don't know how bright it is compared to this one when the light's on, but you could see that the light is not working. Okay, I got this back in November, but I'm only showing you it now. This is my new watch. Not really new if it's from November, but it's the latest one in my collection. I got this from a fishing store. Also, I've been looking, seeing if I could find space for all those digital clocks, because there are 6 of them up there that are on top of clocks, and then one of them down there, and then there's one over here as well. So I've got 9 digital clocks now, I think. Yeah, it's 9 because there are 7 over here, and then there's the one on my blue desk, and then there's this one, which is on the wall. I never told you, but I actually got this clock a working movement, but unfortunately, the old movement, has a different size hands than this movement could use, so I have not found hands yet, but when I find hands that fit this that are small enough to, I will, put those on. And this clock actually does have a few clocks in it. There's another, somebody else on YouTube has this clock as well, but it is in yellow. Or they at least had it. I don't know whether they got rid of it or not, since they have not uploaded a clock video in a while. And they stored a couple clocks in that type of clock too. This clock does not hold any though. Here are the 2 skeleton clocks next to each other. Also, in this one, I still have not been able to figure out what the right speed is. I was going a little fast this morning, so I slowed it down. but I don't know if that's going to do the job. I think it's going to just have it go a lot slower instead. But I'm trying. And, okay, this clock actually works now. Yeah, so, yeah, this clock is now working. It does sometimes, and actually, I actually found the right handle to turn it, but I have not found the thing to wind up the alarm, or the thing to set the alarm either. But it works. This clock still does not work though. Now this handle, which I've been using to sometimes turn that clock, is now gonna be with this clock for a while. And then one thing that I do want that to happen someday is for this clock to be fixed, because it does not work. I'm gonna see. I did try to fix it a while ago, but it didn't quite work. And then my electric alarm clock is still not working. This is actually the first electric analog clock that I have. Well, the first one that runs on electricity. The one up there actually just has plug-in with, because of, yeah, this is the first one that you have to plug it in. This is the plug. This is yeah, definitely an old plug. But this clock does not work. It didn't really surprise me that it didn't work. I was just hoping I could fix it. Alright, that's about everything I have to update you on. I will be doing a clock talk video on a clock. I'm gonna let you all guess which one it is. It's gonna be one of the ones that... It's not gonna be one of the ones I got for Christmas. It's gonna be one that's a little bit newer. No, older than Christmas. So, yeah. That's all I have for you today. Enjoy.